Hello, everyone, and welcome to the draw for the FFUK Champions League. Thank you very much for joining us, and I have some very special guests with me this evening. Firstly, I have Tim. How you doing, Tim? Nice to see you.
All good, Chris. All good. Evening. How are we?
Very good, thank you. I also, of course, have Bakes with me. Mr. Cups, how you doing, Bakes?
Very good, thank you. Good evening.
And finally, last but not least, Peter. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Nice to see you.
You too, absolutely. Good to be here. Right, so tonight we are here to do the draw for the FFUK Champions League. But you may be asking, what is the FFUK Champions League? Good question, that is. And there is one man on this planet, literally, that knows the answer to that question. And it's Bakes, luckily, and he's here. So, Bakes, over to you if you want to explain what the hell is going on. And then we'll do the draw.
Well, thanks, Chris. I will try my best, and I'll try my best not to take all night to try and explain it. It is born of the idea of having another cup in the second half of the season, just to kick off, start things again, and thinking about, well, what happens in terms of football around this time? Well, the Champions League comes back. It just has for the last 16, so why not do an FFUK Champions League as well? So from that idea came sort of an extension of that idea, which is to recreate the way that the Champions League works in real life into FFUK. So the idea is we will go through every single round that the Champions League goes through, with managers drawing particular teams and then following the path of that team all the way through to the final. So the complexity of the FFUK Champions League is rather determined by the complexity of the actual Champions League, for which, as I always say, don't blame me, blame UEFA, because it is pretty complicated. But so essentially there are several rounds of qualifying, which FFUK teams will have to go through before we get to the group stage. We'll complete a group stage, and then we'll get through to the knockout stage.
Okay.
So what we'll do in a moment is we'll draw the 79 qualifying FFUK managers, and each one of those will be, and there we go, Chris. Each one of those will be drawn against a real life Champions League team. Thank you, Tim. And whoever you are drawn as, that will obviously determine the path that you need to take for Champions League glory, which will all culminate with the final in game week 38. So each week will represent a different round of the Champions League, with one exception is that we have 3 game weeks to cover the group stages. So we kick off game week 26, which is this upcoming game week. So that starts on Saturday. I'd like to say it starts with a bang, but it doesn't, because the first round of qualifying for the Champions League involves the 4 minnows, the 4 minnow-most teams in the Champions League who start off with the semi-final. That's not a word.
It's a chance for glory, though. It's a chance for glory.
It is. And then the winners of those 2 matches then play off in game week 27, which is the final of the preliminary round. So actually, we only have 4 teams involved in game week 26, and only 2 teams involved in game week 27. But after that, it starts getting interesting. 33 more teams join then for the first qualifying round in game week 28. And then we progress through 3 or 4 different qualifying rounds before we get to the group stage, which takes place over game weeks 32 to 34. And then it's the knockout stages after that.
Okay. So in effect, you really want to draw one of the traditional big boys, because that would then get you you start your Champions League campaign a little later, yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, it really sort of shines a light on the kind of the haves and the have-nots in terms of the Champions League qualifying, because of the 32 places in the group stage, 26 of them are automatic qualifiers. So of the remaining teams, of the 79 who qualified, 53 play for just 6 places in the group stage. So if you're one of those 53 teams, you're playing for 6 places in the group stage.
It's one of your helpers.
She was told not. She was told not to come in. She's been told this for about 9 a.m. this morning.
This doesn't happen on the UEFA version.
So yeah, okay, so 26 teams qualify automatically. The other 53 have to play off for 6th place. But
okay,
as I say, don't blame me.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, and there is if people go to the website, they can find the Champions League page, and you've got your Google sheet on there, haven't you? Which sort of gives a bit more and there's an update on there as well, isn't there? So
There's all the details about how to qualify, but it's a bit late for that now.
yeah, absolutely. So okay, speaking of how to qualify, we've qualified. We've got 79 of us to draw, so we should probably get going, I reckon.
Let's do it.
So I am going to draw the names, and then Tim is going to draw the teams. Bakes is going to be the secretary and keep notes, and Peter is going to provide the wit, insight, charm, and musical interludes. So there you go. They're just that.
I thought you were going to say I was going to look pretty.
Well, you know, I don't know if I've got the capabilities of this software. But, anyway, right. Okay. So on that, let's get cracking. So I'm going to draw first. I'll draw the names. Let's see how we go. We've got some great names in here. I was cutting them up earlier. Anyway, let's go. Should we go for it? Peter, could you announce the draw? We can start officially.
Gentlemen, please start the draw.
It's not the lottery.
Start your engines. Okay, right. Here we go. First one. The hat is Rob Harding, who was the manager of the week back in Game Week 7. So Rob Harding.
Can you just wait 1 second?
Yep. This doesn't happen on TV.
No, I'm having a bit of a connection problem and I can't edit my.
Oh no!
Hang on. What's going on?
I think we can still get Tim to draw because poor old Rob Harding's sitting there watching this going, come on, I want to know who I've got.
Yeah, but I can't take my notes.
Oh no, true. We won't go to the next one. Okay.
I've got it.
Okay. And Rob Harding will be representing which team?
Oh, Suduva.
Okay, you're right. We do need to keep notes because this is going to be impossible to remember. Suduva.
I'm really sorry. It's not.
Don't worry. Well, you can always write them down.
Actually, Chris, just pen
and paper. We can always go the old-fashioned route.
Suduva's biggest defeat was an 8-1 away defeat to Celtic in European competition.
Very nice. That's a good
Impressive.
factoid. Yeah. Okay.
That's all I've got for you on them.
So, did you get that, Pete? Or are you Bakes? Are you nearly there?
I'm hoping I'm nearly there. I'm hoping that we're working. Yes, we're working.
The magic of live TV.
I was going to say, is it? Okay, so Rob Harding Suduva.
Suduva. Yeah. Okay.
I'm actually just realising I'm going to have to pronounce all these now, haven't I?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've got the easy.
And people can't understand me at the best of times.
Can you remind me which team Rob drew? Sorry, which team did Rob draw?
Suduva.
Are you back in business?
How do you spell it?
Suduva.
Brilliant. Don't worry, Ronnie. We've picked out one team out of 79 so far, and we're 8 minutes in.
And I've already mentioned Celtic for him.
I'm already thinking I don't have enough wine. Okay, so Rob Harding has got Sudova, and the next out of the hat is Amit Shah, who is the manager of the week from Game Week 16. And he will be
drawing Europa from Gibraltar.
Europa.
Oh, that's not
heavyweight.
Right. Is that? What?
Couldn't find anything interesting on them.
Okay, next one. The next one out of the hat is number 20th last season in the league, Stan Packham.
Brilliant.
Stan Packham. Oh, it's a biggie.
Juventus. Oh, that is a great draw, that one for Stan. Okay, lovely. Right, next one. There we go. Next one is number 71. Number 71. I'm not playing bingo. Liam Green. Liam Green. And he is game week 24. So does that mean he's someone who qualified in the last week? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, in that sort of lottery of game week 24, when we filled the last 18 places, he picked up one of those. Yeah.
He has got.
He's got in the back door.
Lokomotiv Moscow.
Oh, they're in the group stages. To be fair,
a group stager.
Yeah, that's a good draw. Good draw. I'd like that. Be happy with that. Okay, ready? I'm not try not to look down here, obviously. Next out is Neil Stewart, who qualified as a manager of the week back in 18.
NDS.
Who's he going to get? I bet he normally gets a favourable draw.
He's got one.
Atletico Madrid.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think that's
Nice.
3 big names out in a row.
Well, this
You've
league,
group stage in a
this
row.
Champions League, big teams, big names, big teams. That's what it is.
no, it's not 3 in a row, but yeah, we've still had 3 in the first 5, I think.
Well, that's not good for those of us who haven't been drawn yet, I guess, is it?
No,
We're all in this as well to come at some point. Next
we're all
out
in.
is
I'll try and mix them up a bit, shall I?
Danny Burgess, who qualified via the FPL Cup, which I think is sort of cheating, but that's fine.
Danny Burgess. Riga.
Riga, first qualifying round. So that is that literally the next game week, is it?
No, that's the
it's not,
preliminary
Chris.
round.
Ah, okay, we've got preliminaries. Yeah, of course.
They're the
Otherwise,
worst ones.
it'd be
I don't think
simple,
we've had
wouldn't
any
it?
of them
Okay. Right, next out is Jamie Stevens, who finished 9th in the top 20 last season. No mug, obviously, like everyone else in this Champions League.
Jamie Stevens has Seleka, is that? Selects
Selects.
Macedonia.
Maybe.
Think so.
yet. MKD. Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're quite a big team in Macedonia.
They are. They're one of the biggest. One of the biggest.
Yeah.
Can't move for MKD fans. Right, next out. Another player from the top 20 last season, Chris Webb, who finished 14th,
Excellent.
which is a seriously good score. 14th, very good. Okay, and who's he got?
Dundalk.
Dundalk. Okay, right.
Who I didn't realise until today had actually qualified for the last 16 of the European Cup in the 60s. There you go.
Good
Yeah,
start.
they were beaten by PSV.
Really?
Mhm.
Good fact. Excellent.
I know.
That's the sort of level we're dealing with here. Right. Okay, it's me again. Okay, Pete. If at any point you want to interject, you just
Yeah,
say so.
I'm
I
building
know
up.
it's probably the fascination with what's going on.
I'm
barely-
entranced.
Oh, we have one of our viewers here, Ronnie. Hello, good evening, Ronnie. And Ronnie was manager of the week back in 16, I think, game week 16. Okay, so who's Ronnie getting?
Mr. Team Value has got Olympiacos.
Oh, playoffs. Okay, so that's just before the group stages, is it?
The
Still a
round
good draw.
before group stage, yes, that's
Still a
pretty
good
good.
draw. Be happy with that. But I'm running. Okay, next up is Nick Maston, who was MOM for September, manager of the month for September. Nick Maston.
Nick has Bucharest. Or no, but something.
So can you say that?
Who's that?
Sorry, Tim, we didn't
Say
quite
that
catch
again?
that.
I
Some
can't
viewers didn't
honestly.
quite catch that.
Look,
We've got
it's
some
it's
blind
there,
viewers.
It's there
We've got
for
some
you.
blind viewers that need.
It's there for you.
need-
Look. I was trying to read it backwards too.
I know. Gotta read it through the.
But whoever they are, they actually won the Intertoto Cup in 1981.
Absolutely. You
Remember
see,
that shit?
Just because we can't say it, we know what they did 50 years ago.
There's in the playlist.
Oh, hello. Big name. Big name.
Yes.
Here we go. Pete Cronin.
Oh bloody hell!
Oh, top 20 last season. Finished
You
seventh.
know what I told you, Tim.
I know. Oh, I've done it for you.
Well done, mate. Well done. Your favourite team.
Liverpool, who famously lost to Everton at the weekend.
Yes.
Well, don't worry. I've got my team. Hopefully, is better than Liverpool at the moment. My fantasy
Yeah,
team.
Oh, right. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you're going to need to be. Oh, that's quality. Okay.
Absolutely.
Good draw, Pete. Well done. Yeah,
Cheers for that,
absolutely. Cheers.
Everyone have a yeah.
It's like Keith Floyd. Right. Okay. Next up. Oh, big name after big name. It's my uncle Duncan Galloway. Game week 24. So he's just squeezed in. Only just.
Uncle
And who's-
Dunk had Ludogorets.
Oh, okay. First qualifying round. Oh, that's not great, is it?
No, that's not great.
Not great. Never mind. What was
Actually,
next year?
Duncan actually only literally squeaked in by like a point or two. He was
Oh,
right
did
down
he?
the bottom. Yeah, right down the bottom of the list of the qualifiers.
And next up is someone else who
Sorry.
qualified. Sorry, next up is someone else who qualified through the back door in game week 24. Brian Cullen. So who's Brian got?
Brian has got Ghent.
Ghent. That's decent.
Where,
Third
of
qualifier
course,
round.
two Liverpool fans went to when they were playing Genk.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant. And then they got tickets for the other team gave them tickets for the next game, and I was hoping that they got confused again and went to the wrong one again, and it didn't happen. Okay, so next up, is he top of the league? Don't want to say. It's Darren Russell who qualified via the FPL Cup for this, but he's sitting pretty at the moment in the league. So
This is too much pressure for me.
yeah,
Sorry,
so-
big man, if this goes wrong.
Trey Fiore, come on, Trey Fiore.
Mönchengladbach.
Oh,
Ooh.
good draw. You get a group stage team, you're happy. Excellent. Well done. That's right. Okay, next one.
You're welcome.
There's still quite a lot of teams in my bowl, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, we're
Good.
not very far through this.
Okay, next up, Joseph Mulhern, manager of the week, back in game week 14. And he will be
has. I think somebody just mentioned them.
Fola.
Fola.
Fola from Luxembourg.
Still haven't had any.
I've got nothing interesting on those, Chris. Hurry up.
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, that's... Okay, so next up is Sam Parker, who was manager of the week back in game week 5.
Sam Parker has another group stager. RB Leipzig.
Very good draw for him.
Group stage teams.
Yeah. Seems like there's not a lot of group stages left.
There's
Okay,
a
next up
few.
is Mark Phillips, who qualified via the FPL Cup. I'm going to just call that the back door from now on, all right?
Salzburg.
Salzburg,
Another playoff.
decent. Yeah,
Chris, that's only because you never qualified for the FPL.
I know, exactly. I think it's a disgrace that anyone gets anything for the FPL Cup. Right. Damo. Damo's out. Hopefully Damo's watching. Good evening, Damo, if you are. He qualified because he was 8th in the top 20.
Close the door.
Couldn't get past you, Pete, obviously, last season.
Right, Demo has. Oh, I didn't even know who that was, Bix.
Key.
What are they called?
Key.
Is that from the Faroe Islands?
Have you
Must
made
be.
some of these up, Bakes? Have you made some of these
No,
up?
well, so an interesting one I'll give you an interesting fact about Key, because they were supposed to play a game and there was some kind of COVID issue with a team that couldn't travel. They're supposed to travel to play them. So they couldn't travel. So then they were going to send their B team, but then they found somebody in their B team also had COVID. So they couldn't send them either. So they got through. Talking about getting through the back door from the first qualifying round.
Oh,
They got through because
wow.
their team couldn't play them because they had too many COVID cases in their
Okay.
A team and their B team.
Wow. Okay, and they're the first round of they're in the next game week, yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so next up is Richard Green, who finished top 20 last season. He finished in 17th. Oh, can't quite get it right.
Richard Green has Besiktas.
Oh, that's decent, isn't it? Second qualifying.
Second,
Is there a third qualifying round as well?
there is
There
a
is,
third
yeah.
qualifying round, and then there's a playoff round.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not great.
Okay.
Have we had any of the preliminaries out yet? That
No.
start this weekend? Not
You're
yet.
Still in.
Exciting
Next up
times.
is my cup opponent, Dean Cummings, who finished in the top 20 last year. He finished 16th. And Dean will get
Dean has got Tirana.
Tirana. That's pretty good. Good pronunciation, Tim.
Thanks, man.
Good song as well.
Tirana.
Tirana Lady.
I think that's Tijuana.
Ah, sorry. Okay.
Hopefully, we'll pull out Tijuana.
Oh, I have an interesting fact about them. They were actually the 31st best team in the world in 1987.
Wow.
That is
When
nice.
there were only 31 teams in the world. Okay. Next up is Steve Coffin, who finished 15th in the league last season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Steve, I'm sorry.
Oh,
So they're the minnows. Okay.
well done, Steve. You're starting straight away.
I think I remember that Steve was drawn against one of the minnows when we did this last year as well, and we only played like the first 2 rounds.
Seven-time San Marino champions, no doubt.
Okay. Next up, Dan Humby, who qualified via the back door in game week 24. Okay, Dan, who's he got?
Dynamo Kiev.
Solid.
Not
Dynamo
bad.
Kiev. Yeah, decent enough. Okay. We've still got 3 of us to draw out here. Oh, big name now. Junior champ and current junior mini league leader, Theo Allen. Who's Theo going to get?
Theo. Club Bruges.
Club Brugge group
Club
stage.
Brugge.
Nice.
He's
That's
won.
decent, isn't it? Yeah, happy with that.
Very handy.
Okay. Still a few more. Oh, so many big names. Right, another one. Mark Storar, who was the manager of the week, first game week this season.
He's one of my other head-to-head league guys. And another group stager.
Oh,
Sevilla.
Stop over these group stage.
Yeah, it's all coming out. Okay, right. Next up is Dan Hepworth, who also qualified via the back door FPL Cup.
And he
There are a
has-
couple of back doors then, yeah?
There's
Many
always
back-
a couple.
many back
Always a couple of back doors when you're about, Pete. Astana.
Astana. Okay, yeah. Just about heard of those. And obviously, if you get a team that you've never heard of, you're more than welcome to start, researching them, supporting them, maybe cooking
Yeah.
some local dishes.
Do us a talk.
Go on a
There's
little
a
trip when you're allowed
Yeah.
to. Then, yeah,
Well, maybe one day, yeah. Next up is Tom Ryan, manager of the month for November.
And Tom has got ammonia.
Well, let's see. You should go and see a doctor about that.
Sounds like there's something wrong with him.
Okay.
First qualifying
Right.
round.
Next up is our resident pro, Josh Paxman, who is up against Justin McCarthy in the FFUK Cup or the other cup, whichever the cup they're playing in.
And he has got
Josh Paxman has got
Slovan
Bratislava. Oh, that's good. Okay, excellent.
Sounds better than it is.
that first qualifying round.
Tismet, yeah.
Yeah. Next up is John Bryant, who was manager of the week in game week 4. Seems a long time ago, game week 4.
John has got.
Feels like a lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh, another group stage. Sorry, boys.
Oh,
Marseille.
Marseille. Oh, I love Marseille. Okay, still lots to play for, all to play for. The number of viewers are going up, not down. I think that's generally a positive sign. Okay. Oh, hello. Big name alert. Tim McEwen,
Ooh,
who finished 5th in the league last season,
And he's having a
qualified for
nightmare.
the Champions League. He's having a nightmare this season, but he's hoping he's pulled himself out.
Bloody
Bayern,
hell.
it's a big one. Bayern, wow.
I'm taking that all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Well done, Tim.
Well done, Tim. Okay. Give him another shuffle.
So I've counted 10 out so far of the group stage teams.
And there's only how many? 16 or no, 24.
26, I think Bake said.
No, it must be more
Is
than
that right, Bake?
We've done 29 so far out of 79.
Oh,
And
no,
how
don't-
many
don't-
group stage teams are in the draw? 26?
Oh, 26, yeah. Sorry.
26. Yeah, so I reckon we've had 10 out of those.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, next up is Jordan Davison, who finished 12th in the top 20 last season.
Mhm.
And
Always up
Jordan
there or
has
thereabouts, Jordan.
KR Reykjavik. Oh, I've got a
okay.
stat for them. I have a stat.
Good.
One for coolers. KR Reykjavik play in black and white stripes because the year they were formed, Newcastle were the champions of England.
Wow.
Wow, they're a
And-
really old team then.
Yeah, they were formed in 1912.
Okay, nice. Beautiful. Good facts. Right. Okay, next one. Okay. Next one is James Amar, who was manager of the month for December.
The Space Cowboy.
Yeah. Probably watching, I'm sure.
Oh, he has Slavia Praha. Or Prague, as we used to call them.
Yeah.
These are the official names as given on the UEFA website.
That's fine.
Just
Well,
to help with the
we'd expect nothing less. Tim can't pronounce any other
Mm.
versions, so only the official ones. Okay, right. So next up is Richard Harrison, who was manager of the week back in game week 12.
And Rich has got Ajax.
Nice.
A playoff round. Was that
Other cleaning products are available.
They are.
Okay. Good one. Ajax, like that. Right. Next up, Peter Hayes, who finished top 20 last season, just inside. He was 19th. Peter Hayes. Pedro Hayes, I think he's known to his friends.
Lokomotiv Zagreb.
Ah,
Or Lokomotiva. Sorry, Bix.
yes.
perfect?
Okay. Right, next one is David Harrison. No relation to Richard, as far as I'm aware, unless they're lovers. And he was 18th in the top 20 last season. So there you
I
go.
think that might be Rob Harding's cousin or something.
There you go. Well,
It's a small world.
I don't want to rule it out completely. You know,
Floriana.
Floriana. Okay, there you
Floriana.
go. David, enjoy Floriana.
Won the
Okay.
league 26 times.
Really? In which country?
Wherever they're from, Chris.
Malta, I
I'll
think.
put the bit of paper down.
Okay. Another big name. It's the cup winner. I believe it was James Downey, FFUK Cup winner or Milk Plate winner?
Milk plate.
Milk
yeah.
Plate winner, James Downey.
James Downey
Hasn't got Aston Villa. He's
Plitz
got
from the Czech Republic.
Pilsen, yeah, which sounds like a beer.
It does.
Pint of Pilsen, please. Thank you. Okay,
Kinda
next
hard.
up is Paul Taylor. Game week 24, so via the back door.
Paul Taylor is still through the back door. Cups.
Oh yes,
Cups. Now,
Great,
so you must
great.
know a fact about them.
great team. Then.
Couldn't find a thing. Couldn't find a thing.
They don't even have a website.
No,
Brilliant.
they don't.
Okay, I feel like I'm going to need a top up of my wine, but that's fine. No problem. Happens in Champions League draws, I'm sure. Next up is Tom Newman, game week 24 in the back door.
He was on his wild card, wasn't he? Had a great week.
Hey guys,
this week he is. This week
No,
he is as well.
Tom
Benfica.
Oh, that's a big one, yeah.
Third
No
qualifier
JPC.
round?
Tom has not been drawn yet. Tom is still to be drawn. Bakes is still to be drawn. I'm still to be drawn. And there are some great names for Tim to pronounce still to come. Okay, ready? And the next one is James Simpson, manager of the week in game week 14.
James Simpson has Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. Now, there can't be too many big ones left, but that's okay. That's fine. Next out is Neil Goodwin, manager of the month for January.
Neil Goodwin has Krasnodar.
Krasnodar, nice.
Big
Nice,
group
we like
stage
that.
as well.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, another big name. Jamie Stewart, perennial top tenor, finished third last season. Who's he got?
Jamie has got. Oh, sorry, big man.
Linfield, amazing.
Well done, Jamie.
Who, Chris? They are managed by David Healy.
Are they?
And
Yes, who famously scored the winner at Windsor Park against England in 2005.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm sure we can all remember where we were at the time.
yes, I
We
can.
do,
I was in
yeah.
a bar in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Windsor Park, Belfast.
Jamie Stewart will play Steve Coffin in
Oh,
game
that's
week
big.
26.
That is big, isn't it?
Mate,
That's
He's
a sort
not,
of
he's not going to be
that's a
happy with me, is he?
Champions League tie. It's a Champions League tie. That's what that is.
Preliminary round, semi-final.
John Stevens was in back via the back door. Game week 24.
He will have Sheriff.
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 I had them last season.
Did you? Where are they from?
Moldova.
Moldova. Okay.
They're named after their title sponsors, actually.
They got a good logo.
Okay.
Is that
Next
a badge?
Yeah.
is Brian Collins, who was manager of the week back in number 3, game week 3.
And he will have Chelsea.
Oh, that's the dream gone. I'm sure Tom Page Chatham would have liked that as well. Okay, right. Next one is we're getting there. Joseph Collias. Are we halfway yet, mate?
We're just over halfway. We're
Awesome.
all right.
Okay, Joseph Collias was manager of the week in game week 19. Who's Joseph got?
Joseph has Karabag.
Karabag. Okay. Next out of the hat is Matt Baldwin. He was top 5 new entry this season. Congratulations, Matt. Who's Matt got?
Matt has AZ Alkmaar.
Excellent.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Qualifying
decent.
round. Not ideal.
Next out, Malik Mansour, manager of the week back in game week 15. Who is Malik?
Malik has got that's Shakhtar Donetsk.
Oh, that's solid. That's
Lovely.
a good pick. I'd like that one as well. Yeah. Okay, right. Next one. Okay, here we go. It's John Harper, FPL Cup via the back door. But always a good player, John.
Chris, can you just clarify what is the back door? Is it game week 24 or is it the FPL Cup?
Oh yes, but it's two. There's two ways you can get in the back door of this competition. I would say that's the two ways.
Okay.
Because neither of which I did, so that's fine.
Fair enough.
No, it's
Cluj.
fine. Okay, right. Oh, Cluj. That's not that good, really, is it?
Not really, Chris.
Okay, Clayton Deakin is next. He's right up there in the league this season. Manager of the week back in 22, so that's why he's right up there.
Who was that,
And
sorry?
he's
Clayton.
right up there in the group stage as well.
Clayton Deakin. Oh, who's he got? Ren.
Ren.
Oh, yeah.
I've got about 10 group stage teams left to come out, hopefully.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad if that's the case. That's quite
Got an
exciting.
even spread so far.
Yeah. Samuel Breen, top 20 last season, finished 13th. Good player, obviously.
And Sam Breen has
Who?
just pronounce it yourself. Glinch.
Slovenian.
Okay. Right, next out, another FPL Cup backdoor entrance is Jonty Cook. Excellent. Well done, Jonty.
Jonty's in my head-to-head league. And he has got a group stager in Lazio.
Lazio, man. Although it does mean yeah. Right, okay, next up is Nick Johns, former FF UK champ. Top 20 last season. He finished 10th. Of course he did. He's sort of hovering in the 30s at the moment. You just know he's going to be up there.
He has Dinamo Zagreb.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay. They're getting down towards the end now. This is good. Okay,
That's 50,
so next.
that's 50 done, 29 to go.
Okay, next out is Lewis Bell, who was a game week 24 entry through the back door, obviously.
Lewis Bell has Mulder,
Mulder, okay.
who obviously Ole used to be at the wheel.
And it's the top scorer, I believe, for game week 24, Kane Sinclair, down
Yes.
under in Australia as we speak. Probably watching this for breakfast. Yeah,
And he
okay.
has Dinamo Tbilisi.
Lovely.
Not ideal.
Next out is Stephen Almond, Liverpool fan, manager of the month from November. Yeah.
Stephen has. You're welcome.
Sarajevo. Okay. Right,
Still
so
2 of those preliminary round teams left, Chris.
is there? Okay,
Yeah,
this is not good.
yeah.
James Downey's dad, Andrew Downey, via the FPL Cup. And who's Andrew Downey got? I know James is watching, so hi, James. Oh, he's got Real Madrid. It's a big boy. Wow. Bad more to drink. Cheers it. Okay, next one. Fabian Mascol qualified via the back door, game week 24.
He has got Legia.
Legia from
or
Legia Warsaw.
Or Legia.
From Warsaw, Poland.
Indeed.
Lovely.
But obviously they don't get Warsaw in the official.
No, I don't know why. Just going easy on you there, Tim.
Big said so.
Okay, next out is Ben Wright, manager of the week from game week 20.
He has got Dorita.
Oh, that is a preliminary round.
Dorita, okay. Don't remember
That
their
preliminary,
preliminaries.
preliminary, right. That's another one gone.
Okay. It's Tom Page Chatton. Hope you're watching.
TPC.
Yeah. Tom qualified in game week 24 as well.
Second
Okay.
high scorer.
Second high score. Well done.
He
Tom.
has
Fantastic. And he's got
Midtjylland.
Michelin. So they got in the Champions League, didn't they? So
they managed to get through all the way from the second qualifying round through to the group stages, which is
oh wow. Well that's what you got to do then, Tom. Okay. So next
so they're
up,
not getting knocked out like Mitchell.
okay. Next up is Chris Smith, who was top 5 new player this season.
And Chris Smith has Connor's Key.
Oh, that's
Nice
nice.
one.
Again, they are Bix. Nicknamed the Nomads. The only thing I can find.
Okay, next up is Rob Latuska, manager of the week from game week 6.
And Rob has Atalanta.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice draw.
Group stage. Sorry.
Next up is your mate Tim Leafy, Mark Leatham, via the FBL Cup. Who are you going to pull out the hat for him?
I can't look. Pauk.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Second qualifying round.
Definitely down to the last sort of 10 or so now, I reckon.
Sorry, Leafy.
Oh, it's Coolers.
19.
Hopefully, yeah. Coolers, manager of the week from 23 and always up there. Pretends he doesn't know what he's doing, but knows what he's doing.
He'll have a long way to go.
Flora, excellent. Okay. Next up is one of our junior FFUKers, Danny Fielden. And Danny was also qualified in game week 24.
And Danny has Zenit. St.
Another group
Petersburg.
stage, good draw for Danny. Okay. Right, so next up is Harvey Smith, who qualified in game week 24. Oh, that's nice, because I think he might be doing the review next week, so that's handy.
Harvey has
Who's he got?
Djurgården.
Djurgården. Also sounds like a beer. First qualifying round, that's all right. Okay. Still a few big names to pull out here. It really is. So Andrew Fogarty. Yeah, exactly. And
he was the last man to qualify.
Andrew Fogarty, he was the last man in the back door. Is that what you're saying?
79, yeah. He came in the backest of back doors. Yeah.
He came in like a rat. Interestingly, that is their nickname.
Is
Arat from Armenia. The Rats.
The rat.
Okay. Are we up to date, thanks? Yeah.
We
Okay.
are.
So next out is John Gleeson, top 5 new player.
And John Gleeson
Nice one, John.
has Inter Club de Escalades.
It's the last one.
That's the other preliminary. Excellent. Okay.
I reckon
So as soon as we finish this, the idea is Bakes is going to have the old draw up on the screen. So for all the viewers, hang in there. It's coming soon. Oh, hello, it's me. I've just pulled myself out of the hat. Chris Galloway. Somehow I got manager of the week back in game week 8.
Chris.
Oh, you're not going to like your mind. Oh, get in, Man City. I'll take that all day long.
Well, United hasn't come out yet either.
No, there's still some big boys. Or Liverpool. Oh no, you had.
Liverpool, all right.
Yeah. That was brilliant. Okay, next up is
Yeah, no Dortmund.
Cup winner from last season, John Wilson. He was the FFUK Cup winner.
And John Wilson will have Man United.
Manchester United, just after we mentioned them. There you go. Okay, next out of the hat. We are definitely getting down to the last 10 now. I know I said that before. It's Matthew Shaw, and he's the manager of the week from game week 2.
Matthew Shaw will have some team from Istanbul.
Oh, them.
But they're a group stager.
Shahir.
A group stager.
But a group stager, exactly. And right, and next out is Steve Smith, Australian batsman. Game week 24 in the back door. Not
And
the
Steve
I don't think he's
will have Maccabi Tel Aviv.
nice.
Excellent.
So there's definitely Bakes, you're still in here. Grant Laurie, the FFUK champion, is still in here.
Justin McCarthy.
There's a couple. Justin's in there. Mark Tarbox is still to come out. Okay, but I've got John Parkinson, 4th in the league last season.
John Parkinson has
JP,
Rapid Vienna.
very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and I mentioned him just now, and there he is. Mark Tarbox. Can't get Arsenal. Who can he get?
Forbes.
Is a game week 24 qualifier.
No, but he can have Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, that is good, though. That is
Not
good.
bad.
I forgot about them. Okay, next up. Oh, I mentioned him as well. It's the reigning FFUK champion, Grant Laurie. Grant will be watching, I'm sure, and he.
Grant will have Celtic.
Oh, dear.
Who, of
Very
course,
nice, that's
lost to Ross County at the weekend and are now 18 points behind Rangers.
Right, yeah,
Just saying.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Ronnie, we've got your question. All will be explained after this. Okay, so here we go. Next one out of the hat. It's Ben Carter. He's 11th in the league last season.
Ben Carter will have
Liverpool fan.
Jurgen's other team.
No.
Dortmund. There you go. Oh, Bakes was really hoping for that. Was it?
I think so.
Okay.
About
Next out.
five left, Chris. Just for the record here, people.
Oh, that's
6
might have
it
won.
should be.
6, sorry.
Friday.
Luai Alfaham.
I think I've got 5.
The good thing is Bakes will know what the missing one is.
Yeah, that's true.
Ferencvaros. I think
Nice.
is how we say that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
They went through from the first qualifying round all the way to the group stage, so they did.
There you go.
They did well.
Craig Smith, game week 24, through the back door. God, I've said that too many times.
Yeah.
Through the back door.
Yeah,
Yeah, boys.
oh, I'll set them up. Right, okay. So, here we go. Bakes, there we go. Finished second last season.
I honestly
So
think I've got
close.
3 left.
Okay, I think I've got 4 left.
Porto.
No.
Who've you got? Who've you got?
Porto.
Porto. Great draw.
Learn.
I've got 3 left, Bakes. Is that right?
Yeah, 3's correct.
Tim, you got 2. That's fine. We can work it out from that.
We'll work out which one's missing.
Okay, it's when you've got, say, you got 2.
Obviously, my daughter who keeps on coming in the room is still
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Henschel, manager of the week from game week 11. That's all right, Tim. When she's doing her YouTube videos, you can go in and interrupt her.
Oh, I'm going to. Dinamo Brest.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right, okay. 2 left, and one of them is a big name, Justin J. Mac McCarthy. Obviously, top 6th last season. So.
And Justin has the last one in my bowl. That is pronounced Red Star Belgrade.
And finally, with a team yet to be allocated, but it will be the final team.
Figure it out in a sec.
Michael Moores, manager of the week in game week 9. Thank you, everyone.
Obviously, Biggs didn't send me enough teams, but thank you. That concludes the draw.
That does conclude the draw.
Well done,
Thanks for
everyone.
sticking with us.
And
Yeah,
do you know who he's got? He's got Internazionale.
Oh, so there
Nice
was another
one.
big boy.
Group
There was.
stage.
Okay, so
Has to be here somewhere.
Ronnie would like a redraw because of the admin error at the end there.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, it's not. Exactly. No, okay. So before we go, we just want to quickly, if we can, Bakes, show the
Yes.
draw. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
amazing, I think. And on here, hopefully, the guys who are playing first, you'll see, and it might make a bit more sense. And then I advise people to go and look at this sheet. This sheet is available to everyone. There's a link on the website. Just go to the Champions League page, and you can find the link there.
Right,
But yeah.
share the screen. Is it
Okay.
up, Chris?
No,
Do I need to share? Have I not done that?
you need to share. Yeah.
I thought I'd. There we go.
Okay, so we're in.
So we kick off with the preliminary round.
Okay, yeah.
Earlier, so you've got Steve Coffin playing Jamie Stewart and Ben Wright playing John Gleeson. And then so the way this works is you get that preliminary round semi-finals, and then they play off in the final. So in real life, what happened is that Linfield played Drita in that final, and Linfield got through to the first qualifying round through that process. But obviously, we don't know who it's going to be yet. That's to be determined after game week 26
Okay.
and game week 27. So whoever comes through from those 4 teams will take this spot here in the first qualifying round and play Fabian Maskol, who's drawn Legia. And as we continue down, we can see
Some good ties there.
the-
Like Justin's playing a meet straight away. You can see that.
Oh yes, that's a good one. Yeah. As we get more ties. Any other names to call out? Damo against Josh Paxman. That's quite a big time.
That's good. Coolers against Rob Harding. Yeah.
Then as we continue down this sheet, then we start to get into the second qualifying round. Now, where it says TBC draw, that means there's a qualifier coming through from the previous round. But there are 3 ties here just because of the way that the Champions League works. This is through the league path as opposed to the Champions path.
Wow. Okay. I wish I hadn't got us to explain this.
Yeah,
now.
well, I mean, it's ridiculous. So
It's
those
sublime.
stage. Then as we continue down, we're now into the third qualifying round. So some teams who have joined at that stage, but they're all playing winners from previous rounds. And the last team there is Krasnodar coming in at the playoff round.
Amazing.
And if I continue this, if I go to the group stage, we can see how the group stage shakes out. So
Tim and Neil Stewart in your group.
Yeah. Group B's already decided. You've got Dazers in that.
Daz in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you've got
Chris!
Paul and Chris in the same group there.
We're in the
Yeah.
same group. Look
And
at
you've
that.
got Harrison in yours,
I've
Pete.
got Harrison. That's wicked.
Yeah.
There you go.
And all that one's full at the bottom as well. You've got 2 juniors, Danny and Theo.
2 juniors in the
versus
same
Ben
league.
and Jonty. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's great. What's that one at the bottom? That's another full one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Mark, John Wilson.
Mark.
They're already so it's
Nice.
already started to take shape. And obviously, if you'll obviously keep that up to date as much as possible every week, and then
Yes.
people can obviously go and check this as and when. So
Yeah, I
you need
won't
to
be
because-
posting every week on the website,
Right.
but I'll be keeping this up to date. So if you want
exactly. So the thing to do is you can view this, you can save it as a favorite, however you want to do it, and then just keep because otherwise there's no way you'll remember what's going on if you don't have this sheet really. So
if you even do, even now.
even then, then no, but that was amazing, and we've kept it under 50 minutes, which is probably about as good as it gets. This kind of thing. So thank you, chaps. Well, let's call it there. I think that was the draw for the FFUK Champions League, and a lovely draw it was. Thank you, Tim, for joining us.
Thanks, Chris.
Excellent, and thank you, Pete, for
Thanks
joining
to
us.
your children.
Yeah, she's still out the door.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Pete.
Oh, there she is.
My pleasure. I'm happy to sing us out if you want.
Oh, that would be amazing. Okay, so Bakes, thank you very much.
Not at all, mate. Pleasure as
And
always.
over to you, Peter.
Thanks, gentlemen. So I've acquired this little poem, which I'm just going to read to everyone about the Champions League. They are the best teams. They are the best teams. The main event. The master, the best. The great teams, the champions. A big meeting, a great sporting event, the main event. That's it.
Is that it? Oh, brilliant. Beautiful, Peter. Thank you very much, as always. And thanks very much, Tim. Thanks, Bakes. Thanks for watching, everyone.
See you all soon.